The next video that I want to see on the YouTube platform is yours. So I need you to grab your phone, and before you hit record, there's a couple of things that we need to unpack. So I'll see you on the other side of the intro. If this is your first time seeing one of my videos, welcome. My name is Erica and I'm your new content bestie. And let's just say that this is a place for fun learning. I love helping other small content creators use what they already have to be the kind of creative that they want to be. And I also give you some tips on how you can grow strategically on the YouTube platform so that you can get monetized. So if that's something that you've been looking to do, you found the right content bestie. And in today's video, I'm literally going to give you the exact strategy that helped me go from 0 to over 2,000 subscribers in less than 60 days, because that's all that it took for me. And yes, I did have a little bit of a rough patch in the beginning because I was brand new. But once I implemented this exact strategy that I'm going to share with you in today's video, I started to see a huge spike in growth. So I hope you're cozy. I hope you are feeling all the good vibes, and I hope that you are ready to take your channel to the next level, because that's exactly what we're about to do, and we're going to do it together. So let's get into it. Now, just so you know, I'm not one of those people that's like, you better pick a niche, you better stay consistent, you better do this, and you better buy that. I'm not like that. I'm way more down to earth and chill, and I just like to get straight to the point. So this video and this whole concept is not going to be any different. So the angle that I want to focus on is starting where you are and using what you already have, because we already know we need to be consistent. And honestly, in the beginning, you don't really need a niche. You kind of just want to try this thing out to see if it's even something you really want to do. But I will say it's important to know the kind of content creator that you do want to be, because that happens off camera. What are you passionate about? What is something that you can explain and do in your sleep? Are you a parent and you could talk a lot about being a parent, motherhood? Do you like money? Like, are you good at explaining finances and how people can make an extra income? Whatever the case may be. I know I love cameras, I love phones, and I love everything that involves content creation. That's where I thrive. So that's why I made my YouTube channel about content creation and using what you already have, whether it's the camera on your phone or DSLR, whatever the case may be. I can literally talk about those things in my sleep. It's something that I'm passionate about. So, what is that for you? What lights you up when you talk about it? What's something that you feel like you have a unique perspective on that no one else on the YouTube platform hasn't really tapped into yet? That's where you want to go into this thing from. That's the tunnel that you want to go down when it comes to YouTube. Now, once you have that thing, in the beginning, if all you have is your phone, you probably don't even have a ring light, you don't have any fancy equipment, that's okay. Stop feeling and overthinking about the things that you don't have and just use what you already do. Whether it's an Android or an iPhone, whatever phone you have, that's pretty much all you really need to get this thing going. So equipment, lighting, studio setup, all that can come later on. The main thing is right now you need to get your channel off the ground. And the next step that I'm going to share is exactly how you're going to do it. I cannot express to you how important this particular step is, because this is where a lot of content creators struggle. And it's just with hitting record without the thought of being perfect. Believe it or not, that's what keeps most people from uploading to the YouTube platform, because they feel like it has to look a certain way, has to sound a certain way. You have to sit like this and you have to look like that. And it's like, nah, you don't. You really don't. Do you know how refreshing it is, at least for someone like me, to go to the YouTube homepage and just see other content creators who are just authentically 100% themselves? It's so refreshing, especially since these days everything is overly saturated, is super AI generated. It's so calming and relaxing to just see someone being themselves, their own human, flawed, imperfect selves. So I'm a huge advocate for that. And I'm a huge advocate because I fumble over my words all the time. I get overly excited and I make super weird faces. And I don't even know I'm doing it. But All that to say, 2,000 something people still subscribe to me, a flawed, imperfect content creator. So that's just proof within itself that being yourself is more than enough. It really is. So no matter where you started, no matter where you're at right now, if you're stuck in this mode of, I don't show up because I feel like I have to look a certain way and I don't sound like so and so and I don't have this and I don't have that, who said that you needed that? That's wrong. It's not the kind of thinking that you need to have. The kind of thinking that you need to have is, I'm more than enough. I have a message that can help so many people. So I'm just going to hit record and see where it goes, because it starts with you starting. That's where the journey begins. You just hitting record. You have to take the first step to this YouTube thing. I know it's scary. I know it makes you nervous. I know it gives you anxiety at times, but I'm telling you, the more you do it, the better you get at it. So I can't even think of a better time. Imagine if you started right now. If you started growing your channel right now and doing it in the most strategic way possible, where you're going to be 3 months from now. You're going to look back at today's date 3 months from now and be like, my gosh, my content bestie Erica was so right. And I'm so glad I started when I did. And that's not even to bring the attention on me. I'm just here to hype you up because I know you have what it takes. I know you visualize the kind of content creator that you want to be. I know you see yourself going on these brand trips and you see brands reaching out to you because you've been consistent and you've been uploading your content and people like what you're putting out. You just have to start putting it out. That's it. I know you're tired of seeing everybody else around you growing while you're in the place that you're at. It's time for you to grow. It's time for you to show up. And it's time for you to start your YouTube channel like the right way this time. And if you already have a channel and you just feel stuck, like you don't know what to do next, you never know what to upload, you don't know how to get the ball moving, the next step is going to be specifically for you. Now, this is not as complicated as it may seem. Whenever you feel stuck, and even though you've done a little bit of research, you probably overconsume content, which you might want to stop doing that. Just as a bestie to another bestie, don't overly consume content to the point where you don't even create your own. You should be creating more than you consume, always. But back to the point. Whenever you feel stuck and you're kind of looking around like, okay, I watched a couple videos, I want to make a video on a certain topic, but I still don't even know what to say. Keep it simple. Think of one overall message per video. Don't try to jump all over the place because rambling is real. Some people just cut the camera on and they completely dismiss why they even came on camera because they just talked in circles the entire time. I don't recommend that. Unless you're just doing this YouTube thing for funsies, don't ever just get on here and just start rambling. You have to be strategic. You have to know certain keywords and what they mean because that's what's going to trigger the algorithm. A lot of people won't tell you that, but I don't gatekeep. I love sharing with my content besties. So using certain keywords like growth, YouTube, if you're talking about, I don't know, money, financial terms, or financial literacy, those things trigger the algorithm to know exactly where to put you. So just keep one main idea before you even hit record and start talking in your videos. Just jot down, this is the topic, and just get 3 to 4 bullet points. That's all you really need. 3 to 4 bullet points on the things that you're going to cover. If you're talking about growing on YouTube, your 3 to 4 bullet points could simply just be simple strategy. Talk about the strategy. What to focus on. Talk about the focus. Equipment that you need or don't need. Talk about that. And by the end of it, you would have had a 5 to 10 minute video talking about all the relatable things that you need to in order to get your message across and to give the viewers something that they can take with them. Because that is the main ingredient, is making sure that you give people something of value. That's what's going to keep people around, and that's what's going to make people want to subscribe to your channel because they know that they can get something of use from your videos. So offer strategic but helpful advice because that's what's really going to get your channel from where it is now to the next level. YouTube loves other content creators who help other content creators. So just be a source of help in whatever niche or lane that you want to upload videos in. It's going to take you so far. But most of all, keep it simple. It doesn't take a whole lot. It could seem like, oh my gosh, everybody else scripts their videos. They always have the right titles, the right thumbnails, the right this. Just take 5 minutes before any video that you upload. Just take 5 minutes. Come up with the main topic or the title that you want to focus on and get you 3 to 4 bullet points that you're going to discuss in the video. Close it out and call it a day. Last but definitely not least, don't obsess over views and subscribers. Please don't. I'm begging you, don't do that because that is the quickest way to lose all motivation. Because motivation isn't always going to be present to begin with. You're not always going to feel motivated to create these videos to build your platform. But out of discipline and out of the desire to reach the goal, whether that's monetization, for me is time freedom. I really value my time and I want to monetize my passion. That's why I do this, even on the days that I don't feel like it. You have to figure out what that is for you. But the quickest way to lose motivation and to lose focus is to obsess over numbers. Don't do that. Your audience will find you. That's where the subscribers come in at. The views will increase once you implement a solid strategy, which is what I'm giving you in this video and so many more to come. And if you have to go back and watch a couple of my other videos that talks about strategy, do that. Do whatever you have to do. But this is a strategic platform. It requires strategy. And you don't hear a lot of people say it that straightforwardly, but I say it straight up all the time because I know what it takes to get from where I was to where I am today. It took strategy, it took patience, and it took diligence to know exactly what works and what doesn't. I study YouTube analytics. I study the YouTube studio like nobody's business because that gives me all the data that I need to make videos like this. And sometimes they stick, sometimes they don't. But that's just Miss Algorithm for you. The algorithm goes up and down all the time. So just because you don't see views, just because you don't see subscribers pouring in right now, it doesn't mean that you're not supposed to take advantage of the opportunity to improve the quality of your content, to start the channel, to look at where you are right now and just revamp and rebrand what you already have. It's so much time and opportunity right now with you not having a lot of eyes and views and subscribers watching every little move that you make. So take advantage of that. But more than anything, don't obsess over the numbers that you don't see. That's the quickest way that's going to make you lose focus and not become motivated to reach the goals that you have. And I want you so bad to reach the goals that you have. So just focus on the goal. You want to get the or reach the qualifications for getting monetized, which is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 public watch hours. You get those two things and you got that momentum built up from reaching those requirements, you're literally going to thrive. And so we're not going to touch on it in this video, but on my next video, I'm going to be sharing some more tips and I'm going to go even deeper on the concept of starting while nobody's watching, because this is a really beautiful place to be. And I hope that you get something out of that video, just like you did out of this one. But until then, that's the key takeaway here. Don't obsess over the numbers. So start from where you are and use what you have. You don't have to have the fanciest equipment in order to succeed on YouTube. You can literally use your phone and that's it. Don't get into your head and start overthinking about the things that you need to do and how you need to show up. All that is gone. Perfectionism, overthinking, gone. Just start hitting record and don't obsess over numbers. Period. All that being said, let's just do a mini recap of the points that we covered in today's video, because these are the exact same steps that I took to get me from where I was on ground zero to where I am today. And I'm telling you, it doesn't matter where you are in your YouTube journey or if you're on the fence trying to figure out if you want to start a channel. Keep the process simple. Keep a simple system in place that's not just easy to follow, but easier for you to obtain. All these impossible milestones that some people may make you feel that you need to reach in order to be successful, just exit that from your mind and focus on what works well for you. You can absolutely do this, and I totally believe in you. And I cannot wait to share more with you on the next video. If you made it to this point of the video, I am so proud of you because you're always looking for ways to better your experience as a content creator and a YouTuber on the platform. And I'm so proud of you, and I love that for us. So, on that note, I also hope something makes you smile today. Always leave people better than you found them. It makes the world a much more beautiful place to be. On that note, I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the other side of the camera. Bye. Yay, you're still here. I'm so excited because today's camera tip of the day is for you to turn on your camera grid lines. I can't stress enough how useful this simple yet effective tool is for keeping the viewers interested and also keeping yourself centered so that you can become the focus of each video. Now, it's such a small setting, but it helps you frame your shot like a pro. No more off centered videos or too much headspace. Use the rule of thirds to naturally guide your viewers' eyes and make your videos instantly more watchable. It's a total game changer, and your content besties will thank you for it. You're welcome. Love you guys. Bye.